Hey, Cristina Munoz, actively laughing entrepreneur back again. I've just realised I am in desperate need of a haircut. so pardon the hair, okay, the hair is a little Daryl Summers, I know, okay, but I am getting my hair cut tomorrow, okay, but I had to record this video because I got a bit inspired, okay, and I want to share a little bit of a story with you. You know how much I love stories, and hopefully this video will help you, because I've been thinking, okay, I've been thinking about the fact sometimes when people set a goal, okay, it doesn't matter what that goal is. And at the moment, I'm very much encouraging my team to set personal goals in regards to how many subscribers they generate. Like if the most they've ever generated was 10 subscribers, set a goal to reach 20. If they've reached 20, to set a goal to break 30. If they've reached 30, to set a goal to do 50, and so on and so on and so on. And the reason I'm sort of encouraging my team to do that is because all the magic happens from there, okay? Traffic is the lifeblood of your business, okay? Nothing happens unless you get traffic, okay? Decent traffic coming into your list, okay? Have subscribers in your list as well. The results won't come unless you've got traffic and you are capturing leads, subscribers into your list. Okay, so having a really nice clear focus, a really clear goal to shoot for, because the magic with what I do is only really 30 subscribers a day, okay, will end up allowing you to help 2 people a day get started, and you do that for a full, 90 days, you'll be making 30K a month if, of course, you own all our products and are all in, okay. So the formula is very, very simple. Now, it got me thinking because, I know now what it feels like to generate over 300 leads a day, because I've been doing this myself, okay, after reading The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, which is what sort of inspired me to encourage my team to start setting a personal goal, to start breaking personal records of their own. But as I was thinking about it, I was just thinking actually last night, and I was thinking why is it some people don't? Okay, they just won't do it, or they'll do it for a little while and get some marketing going. I mean, even when the marketing's there for them, like we have done for you, traffic, and just buy traffic consistently. That's certainly a big reason why I've been able to up my numbers. But why is it people don't do it? Okay, or they only do it for a little while. They don't remain consistent with their marketing to let the numbers come out of the wash and the magic happen for them too. Okay, and then it sort of hit me, and I thought, well, I think it's because people want instant results. Okay, at the end of the day, our human nature is we want instant results, and especially the way the world is at the moment, everything is about instant gratification. Okay, if you want this, you can go online and get it. You can go here and get it. Everything can be supplied immediately. Okay, there's no effort to get to where you want to go with a lot of things in our world. And I realised that many people haven't really exercised their delayed gratification muscle. Okay, what's delayed gratification? Well, let me tell you a story, okay? And I feel very, very grateful that this happened to me, because thankfully I had the opportunity of being able to, I don't get to exercise lots of my muscles. Look at me. Okay, all right, but when it comes to the mental delayed gratification muscle, that's definitely a muscle I've been able to exercise since I was really young. And to share a story with you where it really struck home for me, and what made me really appreciate the process, okay, going through a process or going through a journey to go from A, to B. Okay, when you're trying to achieve something worthwhile or something extraordinary or something unusual, it doesn't happen in 2 minutes. It doesn't happen in a day. It doesn't happen in a week. Okay, so you've got to really be at peace with that. But a lot of people aren't. Okay, they think they're doing something wrong. They think it's not working, and they're not sticking around long enough for it to work for them. That's why they don't understand the principle of delayed gratification and how important it is to have that muscle exercise. So you don't fear the process, and instead you just go through it until you've achieved whatever it is that you want to achieve. And there's a real sense of satisfaction in it. And let me share with you this story where I first learnt it. Some of you may know that when I was a teenager, I was very sporty. Okay, I was ridiculously into sport. Anything hand-eye with a ball, okay, I was there. Played soccer, football, cricket, you name it. In fact, the funny story is I wanted to play cricket when I was younger. My mother didn't want me to play cricket because she thought once I started developing that it would hurt certain areas of my body, you know, the ball being quite hard. So when I said I wanted to play softball, instead, she said okay because she literally thought a softball was soft. And now anybody who's played softball professionally, who has ever had a game ball, knows full well it's harder than any cricket ball. That's why we need gloves. Well, anyway, what happened was this. I was playing softball. When I started playing softball, I played it in primary school, but then I started playing competition. And I remember I used to go to games, and my mother was very supportive. My father wasn't. So I had to do everything myself. My coach thankfully believed in me. He would pick me up at the roundabout and take me to games. I'd ride my bike to get to training. And usually I played winter competition. So every Sunday he'd pick me up and we'll go and play. And when we'll be playing the game, okay, I'd be there. I'd be there wearing uniforms way too big for me because I was like 13, 14 and couldn't afford to get a job. You know, I wasn't old enough to get a job yet. Okay, so I'd wear all the old sort of uniforms that my coach had available, and also the sort of practice gloves. Okay, so when it came to playing in the actual game, okay, I'd use a practice glove. And I'd see, you know, some of my colleagues there, like one of my great friends there who was actually the catcher, her name was Maria. She was Italian. And we had a great relationship. She was fantastic. I wonder what's happened to her. I should hunt her down. Anyway, just said, maybe you should find her on Facebook, see what she's up to. Okay, I'm sure she played for Australia at some stage. But anyway, I'll have to find out. Anyway, well, what happened was her father actually imported her glove from the USA. I mean, full on, like, you know, gave her this full on amazing glove from the USA. I mean, and it was, you know, amazing. Her parents were both were incredibly behind her. My father, unfortunately, had more machismo sort of issue. Girls, you know, shouldn't compete and want to do those kind of things. So anyway, I was there with my practice glove and my oversized uniforms and everything. And I remember, by the time, you know, dreaming, just wanting a glove like Maria's, you know, the idea of being able to have a glove like Maria's would be like a dream come true for me. So what happened was, when I was 14, I managed to lie about my age and get a job as a checkout chick in Safeway. Okay. So I remember I sent all these letters out to all the supermarkets and absolutely everywhere, and went in for an interview with Safeway, lied about my age, and they gave me a job as a checkout chick. And I remember that the Safeway was actually in Broadmeadow Square. I grew up in quite a rough part of Melbourne, in Broadmeadows. It was Broadmeadow Square, and they used to have a sports store there. And I used to go into the sports store, and then I saw it, the glove. Okay, I thought, oh my God, I want that glove. Okay, I really, really want that glove. If I could have that glove, I'd catch every single ball. I mean, I was centre field, so, you know, I needed to be a good catcher. I played shortstop too, but I preferred centre field. So anyway, I saw this gorgeous glove, okay, in the sports store, and I said, I've got it. I just want it. And that was it. That was my goal. I wanted to get this glove, okay. So when I started with Safeway, I started saving up for it, okay. And, you know, I wasn't earning much. They don't pay you very much. I think it was like, I worked the Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, and this is all around school at that time, and I'd get like 40 to 50, maybe a little bit more a week, okay. And the glove, you know, it was quite expensive. I can't remember exactly how much it cost, but I knew that it was going to take me a few months at least, you know, to be able to save up for, you know. But I did. I mean, you know, I put money aside every single time. Eventually, I was able to walk into that store and buy that glove. I cannot express to you what that felt like, you know. I actually slept with that glove under my pillow. I did. Okay, I admit it. Okay, I love that glove so much. I used to oil it every day. It was like a person to me. I'm going to cry because it's just too funny. Okay, and I literally used to sleep with it under my pillow. I adored that glove. It meant the world to me. Okay, so you can imagine when I finally was able to play, you know, again with my glove, I just felt like a superstar, you know. Eventually I was able to buy clothes that fit and all the rest of it too, okay. But I guess the moral of that story is, okay, that taught me a little bit how to delay gratification, you know. I had that desire for that glove or what have you, and to work towards it, but also not to allow the fact that I had to use, you know, training gloves, you know, sort of the training gloves or what have you, stop me from doing what needed to be done either. And I had that happen over and over again. I remember when I wanted a leather jacket, okay? Yes, a black leather jacket. I had my eye on this black leather jacket, so badly wanted it. Okay, I think I was like 20 or something like that. Again, not a cheap purchase. I had to save up for it to get this leather jacket. But when I finally got it, oh my God, I loved it. Okay, same thing with a computer. I actually got a computer in the early 90s. I think it was like 22 or something like that, maybe even 23. And it was in the days when they were like word processors, really just glorified word processors. And it was the same thing. It took me forever to save for that computer. But I think what I'm really, really excited about, or what I'm really grateful for, is having to basically work for anything I've ever wanted, for anything that I really have ever wanted to do, or anything I've ever wanted, thing I've ever wanted, has always meant I've had to delay gratification, okay? No one was going to buy it for me. Okay, that wasn't the reality when I was growing up or when I was young. Okay, if I wanted something, I had to work for it and get it. Okay, so I think that sort of practicing my delayed gratification muscle then when I was young, okay, prepared me, I guess, for any goal I've set in anything. Okay, I know that anytime you want to achieve something worthwhile, it's going to take time to achieve it. Okay, so if you're someone who maybe, you know, has always had everything brought for them, you know, you've never had to want for anything, your parents have bought you a car, bought you your first house, you know, great, you know, if you're in that situation. Maybe you never really had to work for anything and you're used to people just giving you everything. Well, if you're that kind of person, you're going to have to get rid of your sense of entitlement, I'll be honest. Okay, because see, your business doesn't care about what you need or what you think you need, it only cares about your skill. Okay, and to develop skills takes time. Okay, it's a process to develop skills. So you are going to have to delay gratification. If you want to earn 10K a month, 20K a month, and you've never done it before, you're going to need to go through the process to get yourself to that stage. And when you're getting patient, you're going to need to remind yourself. When you're getting patient, or the law of averages tests you, or something frustrates you, or something confuses you, that's all part of it. Okay, happens to me. All right, all part of it. All you do is you just refocus and you find a way around it and keep on track, stay focused, keep going, do the simple things every single day, and eventually you'll get there too. So when I come back to just generating 30 leads a day, it's not hard. Okay, if you're in my team, especially if you're in our team, our prosperity team, my God, you could do that within the next few weeks. You just follow our training on how to generate 30 leads a day for free. Get stuck into your first 5 videos in your 15K formula, all about how to generate results for free. Okay, when you're ready to start doing paid marketing, got all the training, okay, then you can just start buying traffic like I am as well to really lift up your numbers. And you've just got to really be willing to take the action. And if I can give you a little tip, make the idea of not breaking your personal record, whatever it may be. If your goal is 30, 20, 100, 200, 1,000, okay, make the idea of not breaking your personal record far more painful than what you have to do to achieve it. Okay, play a mind trick on yourself. I do it. Okay, make that far more painful than what you have to do to achieve it. Because if you do that, you'll take the action. And you will feel like I did. When you've nailed that 20 a day or 30 a day or 100 a day, whatever your personal goal is, when you've actually nailed it, you're going to feel like I did when I walked into that sports store and was able to buy that glove. You're going to feel like I did when I went into that motorcycle shop. It's a motorcycle shop. And bought that leather jacket. It was a motorcycle leather jacket. Just loved it. Someone stole it. Naughty. Okay, but anyway, you know, when I bought that, you know, you're going to feel how I felt when I was able to take my computer home. Okay, a real sense of satisfaction that you did it yourself. You did it. You just went for it and you did it. You understood it was a process. And you made it happen. And I can tell you right now, when you log into your autoresponder, doesn't matter if it's Aweber, GetResponse, GVO, whatever autoresponder you use to build your list, and then you see there that you've broken your personal record, you see a number of 35 or 100, whatever your number is, you see that you've done it, you're going to feel amazing. You really, really are. It's going to make you feel more confident. It's going to make you feel more powerful. And then guess what you do? You set another goal. Okay? You're going to break another personal record. And then you start the process all over again. And then don't be surprised if you start breaking personal records faster than you ever have before in your life. Anyway, I hope you find this helpful. Delayed gratification, guys. You've got to exercise that muscle, because if you do, really, you can achieve anything you want, no matter what that may be. And I wish you every success, and Merry Christmas once again. Take care.